I remember Granddaddy, and I remember his second wife. I don't remember Mama. I don't remember Daddy's mama.
This is on AA's. He was married twice too then. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He married, and I don't know. When I come along, I always called her Miss Sally DeWitt. And she come from over in the worst part of
Around Ball Holler.
Yeah,
over
the
there,
DeWitt's over there still. Yeah.
she come out of Ball Holler. If you didn't want to get shot at, don't go over.
Yeah. It still used to be that way a few years ago.
And it's still that way.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
When your granddaddy
But
married
involved.
3 times, his first wife didn't live but a few months,
Yeah, she died about less than a year.
less than a year, and then he
Married Miss Ella.
I tried.
But see, she, the one that she married was, they already had children. And him and her never did have no children.
Okay.
Daddy, he was already born, and grandmother, she died, and he married after that. Granddaddy did, but he's already married. They didn't have no children. Him and when he was married to, they had their families, and most of them come out of Ball Holler back in towards Elizabethtown, all that back through there.
That was AA. He was a preacher.
Yeah.
That went around. Okay. What
Yeah.
about the right side there?
Well, that they was Mama, Sidney, Albert, and a whole bunch of them. There was a bunch of them, and they was brothers and half brothers.
Your mama was a twin. She had a twin sister.
And there was a joke about it. They all grew up together. All of us kids played together, and most of us, they didn't know where we was at or who we was with. We didn't say, well, you was so and so and he was so and so. We was all classified right family.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the way we was played.
Yeah.
And Wendell played, and all of them, and the Simpson family. See, they come out of the Margaret Mays. The Simpson family, most of them was Margaret Mays' ancestors. And here it is a few days ago, they buried Orville.
Mm-hmm.
And she always come, she'd come and stay, help Mama work, and she'd say, well, our blood's so thick, we can't say how it is, but it don't mix. See?
Yeah.
And so, but
They'd had been married, had some kids, and then spouses
and
died, and then they
yeah.
got married, didn't they?
when it all come down to the true fact of it, Claudine, she was just like Marilyn and Joyce, known Faith. She was in the bunch, and we all grew up. We was first cousins, but nobody said anything about being kinfolk. We was kinfolk. But when you cross over to Mama's side of the family, where she went, yes, sir, you was automatically classed as an outsider.
No.
You know, just a second.
Where Maureen, Mom's twin sister went.
Oh.
Carter.
Oh.
If you went over there, they didn't know.
Yeah.
didn't want to have anything to do with you either.
And the last time I talked to any of them, I was stopped over at
The tire place bunch? How about
Yeah, but
I stopped over on 61 going in. I heard that Lawton had a little body shop over there, and the building plant's still over there. He's up there, right there where the old big old trees is cut down, and then he had part of a garage there. And I heard that he was sick, and I was started nosing around. I was out over somewhere, and I was coming back this way, and I pulled in and parked. And I asked him, I said, Lawton around? Well, he was here. I'd seen the old man in the backyard. And I said, well, I'm so-and-so. I thought I'd stop and say something to him. I heard he'd been sick. Well, he ain't too sick that he can't travel. And I don't know, he just set me apart. I had made an effort to stop and talk to him and see him. And he went out the back door and might have been in the house, I don't know. But he wasn't interested enough to talk to me. And I come out the door and I said, y'all take care of each other. I got somewhere to go and something to do. I'd load on the truck and I just got up and come home.
One of them, I met one 3 years ago as over electioneering about in that stretch there.
Was it Lawton?
I don't know. I can't remember what his name was. This guy would have been he'd been about 70.
probably Jerry. He's my age. He was a little friendly.
Yeah, he was friendly.
They was one of them.
He was sitting on the porch. He said this lady there, they was dating a little bit there, and I was stopped it. It was her house. I was electioneering, and and he come up there, and after he said, "You so and so," and I said, "Yeah," was had to sign on my card, and he said, "Well, we're kin," and he told me a little bit, and then went back to the rights there.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name now, but that's.
But they was. And Maureen, she had nothing. Well, I started to say she didn't have anything to do with the way things worked out. I've heard, I know Daddy talked about it, and they would go, and you go, like you're going to Louisville, and you got out there, you go through all them curves, just before you got to the pipeline. And there's a road on the right-hand side there. He went up over the hill.
Yeah.
Went all the way across, down over, and picked up on 210.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you didn't want to travel that road.
Yeah, I was in there with one church over once with Ricky. Charlie Howe was preaching at church over once, but we went in the daytime. And it was
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the reason I said that, and 2/3 of them was on that, would have been some kin to me, or to you. If you went up that road, they would be a half a dozen, they'd be two together, and every one of them was packing a high-powered rifle.